Okay. Takes the shine quite a long time to load, huh?
Yes?
Low.
I need more time. Not yet. Die, Sorc.
For the king!
Not yet.
Happy New Year, man.
I need more time. A touch of luck. I need more time. I can't do that yet. This one dies fast. I can't do that yet.
I don't know which one's which, so I'm just gonna go. They are.
Not yet.
What to do? The price of evil. Alright. 7, 8, 9, 10. Three of them. Yeah.
Who sent you? I serve. Fine, fine.
Alright, let's do this.
I can't do that yet.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Let me teach you the power of the Eternals, Marrakesh fiend. Just die already.
I can't do that.
Do you have a written guide for this? I'm unclear how the wand works. I do not at the moment. I will be working on it though. That'll be a project that I'll be trying to tackle once I get my temple sort of built. Not a fan of this boss. It takes too long, but I need to know where this Val Temple thing is.
I can't do that yet. Get back here, creature. Enough of this. No mana.
Camel. Okay. That'll actually be faster from here. Ah, shit. You gotta be kidding me. God damn it. Sucks. Okay, that one's been attempted. Not attempted. Attempted. Not attempted. Okay, we can go here. Could you? How is everyone this morning? Hope everything's good. I gotta get that. Need to waste stones. Welcome. Thank you for the follow.
Not yet.
Let me teach you the power of the Eternals, Marrakech fiend. Right. My love, I call to you.
Thank you. Let's see here. There it is. The Unleash tech is brilliant. Thank you. It's been flowing a lot smoother for me since I've been doing that. It really has been flowing like much smoother since I've been doing the Unleash tech for sure. It's just a little bit harder to stay infused.
Yes.
Hmm. Where would be the next place to go? I guess I could do these. Yeah, none of these have been attempted, so these are good. Not a friend of, not a fan of Meyer though. Very much not a fan of Meyer. What level can you start the build? Probably on like 90. Yeah. Is there a build guide? There is, but it's not like it'll show you the POB ninja. Like you just exclamation point Sorc. It'll show you the POB ninja, but it's not necessarily a guide. And if you try to just like follow that POB ninja, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, that's how. Like if you're an expert, I should say, in Path of Exile, you'll be like, oh, that's fucking genius. But like if you're newer and you don't understand every single mechanic, you're gonna be a little lost. It's a very, very difficult, intricate build. Hello, my comets? Comets?
Utopia awaits, whether you like it or not.
Okay.
Behold,
I
beginning of tomorrow. The Savior is pure.
I don't
Is unimportant.
yeah, I don't know what just happened, but like my comets literally never dropped.
I need more time. Victory is mine.
Huh.
I can't do that yet.
The only issue I have with the Unleash tech is I feel like I'm running out of cold infusions very quickly. So what would you recommend for beginners then? This type of build looks cool. It does, but this type of build is very, 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 very difficult to get into. I would suggest going on my YouTube and just like going through like each step of that build. And those like it's not as good, not nearly as good as this, but this build, like the base cost of being able to run this build, the very, very, very base cost of being able to run this build is around 80 to 100 divis. And that's like at the absolute worst form of it. So it's one of those things where it's like, if you don't have the currency to just like be able to buy the gear to transfer into it, you're gonna have to go with a different variant.
Didn't break a sweat. Not yet.
Hidden Grotto I'm actually going to have to complete. Because I need to be able to move that way. So I have to actually kill the boss here.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. Not yet.
That's cool.
Victory is mine. I need more time. Not yet. I need more time.
I mean, that's pretty impressive. An entire Hidden Grotto in 1 minute and 15 seconds is pretty wild.
I need more time. Need mana.
Speak.
Pretty good. Just trying to figure out where like the next tower would be, you know?
Hey, my power. Can't take you. I can't do that yet.
Fucking gross, dude. Complete the map in 50 seconds. For like every 3 minutes we're getting a temple run is kind of gross. Like we're just getting more proficient at playing this build. It's just getting wild. The thing is that this build can get stronger, like quite a bit stronger.
I can't do that yet.
But I need like giga amounts of money to do it. I can't wait to get my fucking Vertex, dude. When I get Vertex, it's over. Oh, we're done here. Like 20 seconds.
Speak.
This is not Archmage. Archmage is bait, dude. Archmage is so bad. Don't ever fucking play Archmage. Archmage is the biggest bait of baits, unless you have like a 6,000 or 7,000 mana pool. It's very much not worth it to run that.
Have an order?
You want to run, instead of Archmage, you want to run Elemental Conflux.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Super lucky. Damn, that's like incredibly lucky. 11 and not a single one. Went to fucking 14. That's like crazy. Can I get your POV, please? I mean, look at the title, dude. Title of the stream. Another one? Fuck yeah.
I need more time.
You can use Thunderstorm with Whispering Ice Path to apply your exposure. Yes, you can. But Ice Storm literally lasts longer than Thunderstorm. So it's like, why? Like, you're right, I can. But Ice Storm literally lasts longer. And it literally, all it has to do is hit the target once. That's all it has to do. It literally only has to hit the target once. As soon as one of those little ice crystals hits the target once, plap. Negative 80% resistances.
I need more time.
Sure, but Thunderstorm also applies shock, so you can take shock magnitude passes on the second weapon set. I mean, I could, but Arc is already doing that way better. Shock applies 50% shock magnitude, dude. Like, my Arc is already doing all the shock magnitude. And where would I place Thunderstorm in the build? That's another question. Like, what skill am I going to replace? I'd have to run an unset ring, and if I ran an unset ring, I'd rather run Arc manually cast. That's the problem. Like, there's no skill. That we have that, interesting. There you go. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Ran out of my Adonia stacks. That sucks. Oh, well. shit happens. That was like I was going up to the boss, and how did those sparks become ice? No, Malagaros is not what's making those sparks become ice. The ice infusions are. These cold infusions. The cold infusions make the sparks do cold damage. Interesting mechanic.
I can't do that yet.
Oh, there it is. Cool. Like, Thunderstorm isn't a bad idea. It's just like, all right, let's look at the skills, right? It's like, these are all, like, passes that we just naturally gain, right? Okay, so here's the actual skill sets, right? Elemental Weakness, absolutely needed for bosses. No argument. Absolutely need it. Cast on Ailment, need it. Cast on Crit, need it. Siphon Elements, need it. Mana Remnants, need it. Blink, don't necessarily need it, but holy crap, it makes mapping a lot faster. And if we're not running that because we don't need to map fast, we need damage, then Elemental Conflicts is the best. Frostbomb, need it. Mana Tempest, need it. Spark, need it. What do we take out? Like, what do we take out to run Thunderstorm? You know what I'm saying? This build is cool, but we need a build guide for beginners with a budget start. This is not a beginner build, and you will not be able to have access to it as a beginner. You have to engage in it using a different build. You have to use a different build to get the currency to then be able to afford this build. Like, the build just like in its like most primitive form is going to require a pretty hefty like investment cost, like at least 20 divs, at least. And that's just like to have it running in a form that wouldn't necessarily be better than just running a more budget version of another one. This build becomes very powerful when you get the versions or the pieces of gear that are much more powerful when you're able to afford the currency. Like the Adonia's one that you want, I think right now is worth like 100 divs. So it gets a little rough, but the one I have on my channel. The one I have on my channel is pretty easy to get into. Dropping Mana Tempest would work for mapping. I don't think it would work for... I notice a huge difference when I take Mana Tempest off. When I take Mana Tempest off, I notice a massive difference. Rakia's Flow still not good. No. Rakia's Flow is definitely not the play. Definitely not the play. Rakia's is probably like the worst thing you could put in this build. Do you think Stormweaver can complete with Blood Mages and Ascendancy? No. They keep trying to balance it, but it's just inherently broken, and they just legitimately need to remove specific parts of the Blood Mage in order for it to function. It's not even it needs to be tuned. It literally just needs to be removed. Blood Mages are just... they're just too out of control. In terms of damage, I think that Stormweavers can compete, but in terms of defense, no, there's no way, man. Because every tool that Stormweavers have access to, the Blood Mages have access to, but they just have Leech inbuilt into their fucking class. Sorcs are the only class in the game that don't have access to fucking Leech. It's like ridiculous.
I can't do that.
We have to like really go out of our way to have access to Leech, which is a little wild.
I need more time.
Yes, that's exactly how I'm getting the infusions for Path or Pinnacle Power. Do you only need to press Spark for mapping? Not necessarily. There's more things. How come Rocky Audit sells for 150 divs? Because every other build utilizes it really well except for Sorcs. Sorcs are the one class that actually don't do that. Because they're the one class that's actually designed properly. Imagine that, dude. Like every other class is just like designed to be a one-button build at the end. And Sorcs are the one class that's like, not really. I mean, I would say Stormweaver is. Vrasha is still a one-button build. Like, every other build in the game, when you get to the end game, they're all, like, one-button builds. Or I should say, not one-button builds. They have one ability that's doing damage. That's what I meant to say. It's not that they're one-button builds. It's that they have one ability that's doing damage. Whereas, for Stormweavers, we actually have 3 that are doing damage. So... I don't have any rarity on my build. Rarity's a lie, dude. Rarity is such a lie. I fucking hate it. It's just not it. Rarity is just not the strat. I was always like, this game has a rarity problem, and then I was like, you know what? Actually, the best way to actually get gear in this game is actually not to engage in the rarity system. Rarity is kind of baity. Because the cost value, or like the return on cost for what you need to do to get rarity gear is just not worth it.
My beloved.
Hello? Playing a multi-button build is much less burning out than one-button builds, so spell builds are just the most fun. Yes, they are. That's why I play Sorc. You figured it out. You figured out the tater. This is why I play Sorc. Because it's not a one-button build.
Not yet. Be forgotten.
Okay. You should advertise your Twitch more on YouTube videos. Never knew you had a Twitch channel. Oh. Well, I don't know about Twitch. It's like weird. Like some people like Twitch, some people don't. I've been having more success on YouTube than Twitch. So that's why I was like pushing into YouTube. But now everybody watching me on YouTube is like, wait, you have a Twitch? And now they're coming over to my Twitch. I'm like, oh God, now I have to figure out how to create my Twitch channel. Problem with Stormweaver is defense. Yep, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. Play spell staff and Rush and reach level 99 easily. Stormweaver just dies way too easily no matter how much amount it makes. Yep. You're completely correct. You're 110% correct. There are ways to get around it, but it's very expensive. You literally turn Stormweaver into the Mind Over Matter. There's ways where you can actually get like 15, 20,000 mana regeneration per second. And and with all the natural mana regeneration we have from the infusions, plus then having that 10,000 and then having a mana pool of like 6 to 7,000, we do become decently tanky, but we just can't like survive one shots. That's a pretty cool variant. Does a lot of fucking damage, dude. Like that build, that variant of the build does so much it's so much fucking damage. It's unbelievable. But to get the gear to run that is like 2 mirrors. Quipolotl is so broke. Yeah, exactly. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm kind of new. Can you explain why you have one spell on 2 buttons? It's to take up space so that Pinnacle of Power doesn't auto shift. When you get Pinnacle of Power with Adonias, you'll see what I'm talking about, but it like auto shifts around. It's a bug that's happening with it right now. Yeah, the problem with that build are one-shots, but in this economy, it's probably 3 mirrors. Exactly. Exactly. Like, you can get your mana... I really want to play that, dude. I really want to play the mana variant, where you get your mana up to, like, 8 or 9,000, and you run Archmage, and you have, like, 10 to 15,000 mana regeneration on top of all the mana regeneration we have here. So, like, mana's never a problem. You also don't run Chaos Inoculation, and you shift 50% of the cost into life, but then you also give yourself Life Leech with the chest. So you don't care about how much energy shield you have, you just go into straight mana stacking with some life, but because of the spell cast, you actually leeching more life than it costs, so you're getting the Blood Mage's passive, which then halves the cost of the actual spirit. So running Eldritch Battery and Archmage actually doesn't really have an effect. So like you're always full spirit, even when you're triggering all of your cast on ailments all the time, but then you also have a 9,000 like health pool because mana is your health pool. It's fucking awesome, dude. It's such a cool variant of the build. But it costs, like, your firstborn child to run.
Victory is mine. I can't do that yet. Fall before me.
Okay. That's unfortunate. Alright, so in case you guys didn't know what just happened, that's a Reflect Knight. And the Reflects are based on server ticks. So if you have 3 sparks that are going out at the same time, and then you have multiple arcs going out on that's triggering, those are all projectiles, which means he reflects 5 things back at you almost instantaneously, and each of them are going to chunk you out for roughly about 2,500 damage. So it's just an instantaneous, you're dead if you're too close to him. In case anyone was curious about what just happened. Reflect Knights are like the bane of Spark's existence. Yeah, I'm actually gonna have... No, I don't need to do this one. I'll do Moment of Zen real quick. You just literally walk in, walk out. Once I'm done with these 3, we'll go to the temple. The cool thing that I like about the economy being as broken as it is people are like, oh my god, I can't buy anything. But like when you finally do engage into the temple and you are able to like get the currency, okay, maybe we don't use our currency to buy things anymore, but because we're getting so much currency from the temple, we can use the currency to buy the crafting material, or we can just use the crafting material because that's what currency is, it's crafting material, and actually start crafting our own items. Like like this season is the season to learn how to craft because of the temple. It's not necessarily the season to like buy things. It's the season to learn how to craft things because the market's so bloated with crafting materials that now it actually might be more worth it to actually craft your gear rather than try to buy it because the fucking market's so bloated, right? So that's my goal. My goal is to get the temple online and to start getting so much like crafting material that I can actually start crafting my own gear and like learning how to actually engage in that system, because that's the one weakness I have. Or not, I wouldn't say it's the one weakness, it's the biggest weakness I have. Is I don't understand in depth how the crafting system works. But I need capital to be able to experiment with it so that I understand what I'm doing. So I'm trying to get to that point where like, okay, I have capital, let's have some fun, and like then I can actually start crafting things, you know? Yes, there is. When you complete the architect, it gives you a medallion that increases how much energy can be stored by 6, and it can get all the way up to 60. And what that means is that every map I'm doing gives me 2 energized crystals, and every temple costs 6, right? So for every 3 maps, I'm getting a temple. But every 3 maps is also 6 energy. So if I do 30 maps, then what's going to happen is I'm going to get 60 energy crystals. That's going to allow me to do 10 temples back to back in a row. That's what that does. It's pretty cool. You're right. I don't know why I'm not using a radiate tablet. Holy shit, you're actually so fucking right. You're so fucking right. I don't even need to use a radiate tablet. You can use an radiate tablet, or you can also use a map boss one too. I don't know why I haven't been doing that. You're so fucking right. That's probably exactly why I've only been getting 2 crystals and not 3 crystals. That's probably exactly why that's been happening. Dude, I'm so fucking mad at myself right now. I'm so fucking mad at myself. That's like the most simple, basic, like you should have known that shit information. I'm so mad. I'm so fucking mad. Like, duh. I actually have 0 interest in wanting to do buy and sell items and reverse profit that. That's hideout warrior shit, and I actually have 0 fucking 0 interest in wanting to play hideout warrior like that. Crafting my own gear or crafting gear to eventually sell is like one thing. Playing the market where I'm going to buy low, sell high is like, hey, you must have a job that has to do something with the stock market, and that's why you find enjoyment in it. Because like, holy God, I cannot be bothered to do that.
I need more time.
Well, I've been doing that. Like, duh, that's why I've been running the radiates, is to increase them to level 80. But then we were like, dude, why are we running tablets? Like, this is so dumb. It's such a waste of money. And then, like, we forgot that, like, oh, yeah, by the way, that's what literally makes it level 80, by the way, is the irradiation. So, like, duh. And they both got hit, right? Alright, there we go. Way down there. It's actually gonna be easier to do this. I was thinking about running Living Lightning there, but I've been running Knockback. So on my, I've been running Knockback to keep me safe. Dude, that's brutal. Well, your chances for a logbook to come do not stack with each individual logbook, so you should only be using one logbook. Unless you're using the one that, like, runic monsters give chance for a thing to drop, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only side you should be... That's the only time you should be doing that. At this point, crafting tablets is the way to go, for sure, right?
I need more time. You are nothing. I need more time.
Quick, get after it.
I can't do that yet. There is power in this object. I can feel it.
Alright. Now we can go do some Val Temples. Every time I craft this habit, I just check my price checker and it says like 20 on 200 exalts. That's so funny. Alright, you see how it says 36? I can run 6 temples in a row. Okay. So, let's see here. So we need an armory. We didn't get one. So what we need to do is we need to create trees. Like that. Yeah, so what we're doing is we're creating trees. And these trees are going to protect. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's going to destroy but like 2 of them. We're going to hope like it doesn't hit the elite one. But like the Spy Master is protected, which is nice. I know. I learned that yesterday. I know. Learned that yesterday. I don't want to talk about it.
The temple reshapes itself again. I can't do that yet.
I really need a Jwala Tolls or whatever.
The bow has many arms. Die for Sorc.
Damn, didn't get one.
More time.
My bad for bringing it up. No, you're good, man. You're good. You're good. I was just like, I'm just sad that like I had to figure it out the hard way, you know? I was like, wait a minute.
I need more time.
So like when I don't have something to protect my rooms, I actually have to like complete all of these, hoping that a medallion drops. And like I will get like a medallion, I just don't know what medallion I'll get, and I have to hope that's like the good one.
I can't do that yet.
Alchemy lab. We use that later. Okay, this is the only one I didn't complete.
I need more time.
I was wondering if you were planning to doing a build video on your current setup. Yes, I am. Thanks, sir. No, I did complete that, didn't I? I did go there and I did complete it. Which one did I not complete? Oh, that one. Oops. Oh.
Not yet.
I got two chaos orbs from it, so. Okay, let's see here. This can be used on next, so yeah, we're done. Damn. Okay, but I got a guardhouse, so we can put the guardhouse back here. I can level up the guardhouse. I need to actually create my thingamabob. Hold on, I have the power. Where is it? There it is. I gotta pull this out to the side. Okay. So this is gonna be a path. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got a commander on that one. I have a spy master here. I have a guardhouse here. And I have a guardhouse here. A sacrificial chamber here. Dynamism there. And I have a path here. And I have a golem. Flesh surgeon. And I have a guardhouse. And I have a commander. And I have another guardhouse. Okay. Cool. So now I got my little thing created here. So now what I want to know is if I have a treasured room. Okay, I could put it there. It doesn't connect to anything, which is nice. Okay, that doesn't connect to anything, which is nice. I can also put a dynamo here. And then this alchemy lab only connects to there. And what a commander. That's perfect. Okay, so that's what I want to do. All right, so we're going to put this there. This to there. That there. And then what else do we want to do? That commander would be nice. So essentially I'm creating like 10,000 different separation of trees. Have you ever done surgeries on your hands and feet? No, I have not. I think you can only do that when your flesh surgeon is like 100% or like level 3 or something. Yep. So the idea here is that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different ends of the tree. That's the idea. We're trying to create like 13 different ends of a tree. That's all going to be consumed before this one gets consumed. That's the whole idea. Is we're trying to protect this one by creating as many as we can here, but they have to be single like trees, like 1, 2, 3. Like this right here, this whole thing counts as 1. This whole thing is 1. So we have 1 and then 2 and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's how it works. And so we are trying to make as many of these as possible so that when the game chooses a room to delete, this is just, you know, by chance, one of the lower chances to do it. That's the whole idea that we're trying to do here. So I was using this little thing right here as I was attaching the rooms because the medallions didn't choose or didn't show me whether or not these were going to attach to other rooms. So I used this to show if it was going to attach to other rooms and kind of like set up, kind of set that thing up was basically what I was doing. And so now we can run the temple. How do you keep blink up? I have the same spirit, but I have to turn something off to activate the blink. People are not understanding this allocation. Like people are not reading how powerful this is. This allocation gives you 40 spirit. Okay, it's not 40 spirit, it's 31 spirit, but still, or it's 33. I think it's 33 spirit. It's 31 or 33 spirit. But this allocation is literally 31 or 33 spirit. Like you need to have that allocated. People are just like missing this part of the build. They're like, I don't understand. Are you looking at this? Is it? This is the reason why you can't run everything. You have to have this allocated. Oh my god, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That was the whole reason we were here. We can literally leave. I literally have zero reason to do this anymore. I can actually just leave the temple. There's no reason to be here. That's literally the only medallion I'm looking for. That and a reroll medallion, but like, eh. Mind showing the node? I mean, it literally says it, dude. Like I showed you. The node. Meta skills have 20% increased reservation efficiency. I mean, it says it right there, man. That is the node. Are you showing, like, do you want me to know where the node's location is? It's right there. Well, I got away with it. I have multiple guard houses and I can't do anything with them. Feels so bad. So if I remember correctly, it's 2 chains. Like there's 2 snakes. Hold on. So sacrificial chamber can attach to an alchemy lab, apparently. No, corruption chamber. Corruption chamber can attach to a thaumaturge. Got you. So now I have two parts of the snake that I want to protect. I want to protect this snake and I want to protect this snake because this is the other set. This is the other set that we're going for. There's nowhere to attach this where it becomes an extra tree or a problem for something else, so we actually just let it be. Now the question is which one's more important? It's gonna be this one. This one's more important to protect. So I'm going to do that. Okay. Cool.
A building that shifts, like the sun.
Okay. Fuck yeah. I'm still gonna run more of this temple. And I actually have like the sacrificial chamber and shit at level 3. That's 2 modifiers on the corrupted value and replaces other uniques with corrupted uniques of the same item class. Interesting. 2 modifiers on a corrupted value unique replaces other uniques with a corrupted unique of the same item class. This is how people are twice corrupting shit. Gotcha. It all makes sense now.
You have made a great mistake.
I don't want to run any more of this. I do kind of want to run these. I kind of want to run like this snake right here. See if anything happens. It's all level 2 stuff, so maybe there's a chance for something to drop. Who knows? So this is protected. This could get eaten, but that's okay. It's still just not eating this part. I don't understand why it just refuses to choose this guardhouse to eat. This thing has like stayed safe for way too long. And I still haven't gotten a fucking depot. It's insane. It's insanity. The chances, dude. I need an armory. Literal insanity. What tier would you give your? I mean, in terms of what, like, what are the tiers? You're saying tiers, but like, what are tiers? You're talking about like S to A, like S A B stuff. I would say in terms of like all the builds I've seen in the game, I would say damage A, survivability B.
I need more time.
What would make you survive longer? Bigger energy shield or running a mana variant? Morgana's Tempest. This does have 25%. What the heck? Ah. Gotcha. Yep. Nothing I could do. I did protect it with Dread Waddles, but I wasn't able to get one, so hopefully I'm hoping this fucking deletes, bro. Oh my god. It's brutal. It's like, in order for me to get this part deleted, like, it's not important now, but like later, in order to get this part deleted, it's like I have to let these things delete, and hopefully it chooses this barracks. Because this barracks in Commander's Hall has just like survived getting deleted for so long. This whole chain has just survived getting deleted. That's how it's been for me this entire time, dude. Unlucky RNG has just been the name of the game for me in this fucking temple. I've been spending multiple days. They're like, yeah, it's going to take you like, you know, 3 or 4 days of like 4 or 5 hours a day to get everything set up. And I was like, okay. It's been 4 days and I've been playing for like 6 hours a day, and that's how far I have it. It's like wild. Garrison might be good, because no. Garrison will be good. But it's not good right now. It does guarantee a garrison if my other one gets eaten. You know what? I'm going to experiment with something. There's nothing I could do to protect it, but I do have the guardhouse here. Still didn't delete it. Crazy. Is it, like, is this just something that doesn't exist? I haven't gotten an armory in forever, dude. Ugh. This is literally all you can do though. Like I can't really have this actually built any better, to be honest. This is about as good as it gets.
Vile trickery without end.
It's just a case of me getting the RNG to line up with the right room selection.
You challenge the test.
Is this hardcore? No. Oh, dang it. Where's the one dude that's like in the shadows? Ah, the golem works. Ew. Okay. I may want it. I don't know. I got the Spy Masters and I got the Spy Masters and I got a guardhouse. So like I have the two that I need. I just literally need the depot. If I get the depot, we're solid, dude. So we're just literally playing for the depot. How do you ensure weapon swap goes back to 1? Using set 2 for elemental weakness, but then when I go back to set 1, I cast Spark, it will still be on set 1. Frostbomb and Mana Tempest. Frostbomb is set 1 and Mana Tempest is set 1. And you cast one of those.
No
Just trying to look for medallions.
Not yet.
Alright, no medallions. So we just have to hope that, like, it doesn't get deleted. Damn, that sucks. It still hasn't taken out this barracks. Dude, there's... What's going... I have to, like, sacrifice this room. I have to sacrifice this fucking room. There's something funky going on with that. I don't know what it is, but it's out of control. This is crazy, man. All I needed was one depot from 6 temples and couldn't get it. It's fucking nuts.
Again, the architecture is rearranged.
I got literally every single one except for I got a Spy Master or a depot. I don't know why they're as rare as they are, but fuck.
I can't do that yet.
What is your spell rotation? Tempest Spark. Literally. Thank God. Can I actually apply that right now? I cannot. That sucks.
Victory is mine.
Alright, well, let's see what deletes. I need to take a moment to calm down. I don't know what to do. I got this, but I couldn't apply it because the temple was already ran. What? So. Sorry. You came at the worst possible time, so I'm trying to calm down. Huh?
Bubba's out here looking sad. How would you? Has she been thinking about leaving you, Daddy's office? If you what? When they were
Man. Man. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm just taking like 2 to 3 minutes to calm down. It's just trying not to explode. It's like, see, I understand RNG being like part of the game. I get it. I get that like RNG does need to be part of the game. This level of RNG is really one of those, it doesn't matter how good you are. It really is just a case of roll the fucking die, and if you win, you win. If you don't, you don't. I have been playing for 4 days now, for about 5 hours a day, trying to build this temple. Get my thing up to 60, get to the architect, do all that stuff, right? It's been about 4 or 5 days I've been spending 4 to 5 hours a day building this temple. Doing it in the most optimal way too. Like even with the tablets and the fucking like just the grand precursors and everything. Like I've ran so many temple runs. And this is what I have to show. I am legitimately doing the most optimal strategy to get it started. And after 4 days of work, I am at 0. Because the RNG literally just keeps swallowing up the bottom snake, and there's nothing I can fucking do about it. There's absolutely nothing I can do. It is literally just in God's hands. There's no amount of skill. There's no amount of smartness. There's nothing I can do here to protect myself from that shit. I can't do anything about it. So when I see these guys with these giga fucking started snakes, I'm just like, dude, you must have been blessed. It must be nice to have been blessed to be able to have that shit. Because I can't fucking land it, bro. I can't fucking do it. I can't fucking land it. I'm not even going to place the Spy Master or the Garrison. I don't want to use this right now. I don't want to put down the Spy Master and do this. But even though that's like the only way to do it, I want to do it to where like I have like a Garrison, Spy Master Garrison. But like I want a Garrison, Spy Master, Garrison, and then protect the Garrison with that. That's what I eventually want to do. So I'm just gonna have to wait. Like I have these two, which is really good, but everything else is kind of eh. I think they made the reset target Spy Master with a hotfix. This shit did not happen before, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it is, man. It's like you find a way to enjoy the game, like someone finds a way to enjoy the game, and before anyone else can ever have fun enjoying that part of the game, they just fucking shut it down. To the exact version I'm running, man, it's going to be about 250 divs. Man, just fuck me.
What is it?
It feels like they put in a hotfix, dude. Where they just made it to where like you're not allowed to build the temple the way that people are building it. I don't know what to say. Yeah, it's better. Headhunter is just the best option, man. Like, this is the only way to play this season because everything else in this season is fucking boring. So the temple's the only way to actually engage in anything that's like, I don't know, like somewhat fun, right? To actually get divs and like build your build. And then they come in, and if they hotfixed it to where they just now start like target Spymaster and just deletes your fucking shit, it's just like, what do you do? And you know what's funny is that fucking hotfix that they put in, you know what that does? That does nothing to the people who already have the snake built. Can you imagine that shit? Like, think about that for a fucking second. Think about that. It actually does fucking nothing to anyone who already has the snake already built because they get so many of the medallions that protect the rooms. So they can just protect the room every single time because they already have the snake built. So what do you do with this fucking mechanic? You make it so that no one else has access to it except the people who are already fucking abusing it. Like, what the fuck sense does that make? Like, explain to me how that, like, makes any fucking sense at all. Where you lock, if they did hotfix it, which I don't know if they did, but if they did, theoretically, if they hotfixed it to target the fucking Spymaster more, think about what that does. Everybody who already has the snake built is getting those medallions that protect the rooms. So they're able to protect their snake every single room. So they're like, we don't care because we're able to protect our rooms every single fucking time. It doesn't do anything to us. But everyone else who's like, who wants to engage in this mechanic now can't do it because you don't have the snake built to be able to get that many medallions to protect it. You're just fucked. So like everyone else except the super smart people who figured it out before everyone else, they're the ones who get to keep enjoying it and fucking run the game. And everyone else just gets to sit here and be poor. I hate molding in stream, dude. I hate it. I hate it. I just want to enjoy the game, man. Like, it shouldn't be this fucking hard, right? I really just don't feel like it should be this difficult to engage in this mechanic with this level of a build. The speed at which I'm actually farming these things, the things that I'm actually doing, like, I don't feel like it should be that bad. I don't know. Like, why? No, I'm talking about, like, a mechanic that challenges the build, bro. Not a mechanic that, like, you can make money off of. A mechanic that challenges your build. Temple's the only thing that does that. But then, like, you never can. It doesn't allow you to test your build. It doesn't allow you to go crazy and have fun with it. Granted, this was never their intent. I get it. I get that their intent was to never allow the system to be or as powerful or as big as it is. I totally understand it. But it's already there. The game's not even out. Like, who cares? If anything, what you're doing is you're giving players more access to currency so that they can actually craft their gear and learn to craft their gear rather than be dependent on buying gear. Well, I don't understand why that's a bad thing. First, you have Atzeri access room on the start of your build. Secondly, you have too many sacrifice rooms, which makes the game roll into more rooms to destabilize. It's not just about RNG, but you controlling which one that gets destabilized first by the algorithm. So then what's the fucking algorithm? Like, if you got the algorithm figured it out, hit me up, dude. What's the algorithm? The algorithm will always destabilize the rooms that was put into the board in that round. Okay, that's bullshit because that garrison and that spymaster that was in, those two were in for fucking like 4 rounds. What do you mean? Huh? I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just like, what do you mean? Okay, this right here, this spymaster and this garrison were in there for like 5 rounds. I was putting in other things. You don't put this... So you're exhausted of locks. Just put some pathway first. Like an actual path. You just put in a path. Then you put the sacrifice rooms. Okay. Doesn't exceed 4 rooms. Okay. My sacrifice rooms don't. Look, okay. Hold on. So this was generally the setup. I don't remember if this is the exact setup right now. This isn't here. Those two are gone. How do I clean up that? How do I clean that shit up? There we go. Okay. So this came out. These have been here for about 4 or 5 rounds. I've been using locks to protect them. I didn't have locks. So I put down rooms. And you're saying that the rooms that I put down take priority. It's because you have too many old sacrifice rooms. So what you're saying is I just need to reset my temple. I just need to run the temple, run out, and just let everything destabilize until it's all fucking gone. Because all of these are just too old. You run to Atziri first and destabilize all of it. Well, that's kind of hard because all of my paths are blocked, but alright. Atziri destabilizes the whole temple. And then you make a path. Remove the access room, then you start your build. I have to get to Atziri. Okay, that's fun. Sure. Even though like paths don't connect to paths somehow, I don't know. So, like, if I find 2 paths that go straight up, they're not going to connect to each other. Just need to understand how it works. The problem is nobody knows how it works unless they talk to each other. Like, it's forcing people to have to talk to each other in order to understand how this mechanic works, because the mechanic is so unexplained that the only way that people can figure it out is that the community has to talk to each other to figure it out. And I'm a person that just doesn't really like researching. I don't like when I play the game, I like to play the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to play the game and then, like, spend, like, 2 hours like I'm doing a fucking research paper in law school and be like, all right, so who found the broken shit today? And then scour through fucking YouTube and Reddit and be like, oh, look at this thing. Oh, look at this. I don't give a fuck what anyone else is doing, dude. Like, I just want to play the game. But I can't do that in this game. I actually have to research. I actually have to, like, figure out what people are doing in order to make the best of it. I have to engage with the community.
yet. I can't do that yet.
I'm not asking for the best result, but I'm asking for a result that's like 90% of the way there through actually explaining the mechanic. This is one of those, if it's like you don't, it's like if you understand 95% of the mechanic, you're going to only be 50% as efficient as the people who are the best at the mechanic. Like those who understand 100% of the mechanic, if you understand 95% of the mechanic, you are only 50% as efficient as them. That's how the exponential scaling works. And I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. It feels great when you understand it. Like when you're the person who actually understands how it works and you're like, oh yeah, I spent the time to research this and I did this and now I understand how it works and now I'm getting things and now I'm getting results. It doesn't feel bad. And I have the same position you're in. It's like, dude, just go research. Like what the fuck is the problem? Like, you know, like it seems like you're kind of molding for no fucking reason. Just go fucking read, right? Like I'd be in the exact same position you are.
Didn't break a sweat.
The issue is that I don't know if a game should be a research paper, because that's kind of what it feels like. It's like when you wake up, my like some of my time as a streamer should be, instead of playing the game and like learning how to make the build good, it's all right, guys. Fucking let's open up YouTube. All right, guys, let's go see what fucking Fubgun's doing. All right, let's go see what this guy's doing. Let's go see what this guy's doing. Hey guys, let's go fucking check Reddit. You know, like that, it's just fucking weird. I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't have Adonias. Yeah. It's not gonna go very well. Alright, hold on. There we go. I guess the issue with what I'm saying is that when I research what other people are doing, it doesn't allow me to actually enjoy the part of an ARPG I have, which is theory crafting. It doesn't allow me to use my mind and to think outside the box and try to figure things out. It doesn't allow that because everyone else already has it figured out. And it's not a case of like an ego in terms of, oh, I'm not the smartest one in the room. I don't care. That's fine. It's just that I just don't have the opportunity to actually theory craft. I don't have the opportunity to think my own head. I just literally copy what everyone else is doing, and I just become like a rat. Just do what everyone else is doing, and that, I don't know, that just doesn't feel good. I like using my head. I like thinking of the game like Legos. Right, but I want to learn how to engage with the temple. Like I actually want the opportunity to engage in it. You know what I'm saying? It's not just a case of you know, like I only want to do the temple. It's like it's the one mechanic I don't understand how it works, and I kind of want to get to it. Oops, that was the abyss. The abyss modifier actually made me teleport into his slam. That's fucking memery. I'm not looking like necessarily for money. It's not my frustration. My frustration isn't like I can't make divs. I don't care about not making divs. That's not what's the problem. I don't care about the currency. I don't care about the divs that I'm making. That's not the problem. My build is pretty much built. Like I'm good. The issue is that I want to engage into this mechanic. That's the issue. I want to actually engage in the mechanic. That's the issue I'm having. I can't even engage into it. It's not that I can't get rewards from it. That's not even the problem. I'm not even looking for rewards from it right now. I'm just wanting to engage into it, like understand how it works, create the snake, and understand how that functions and what's going on with it. That's the only thing I'm wanting right now. I do not care about my divs right now. I do not care about how much money I'm pulling right now. I do not give two shits about how much currency I'm pulling. I just want to engage in the mechanic and understand how the mechanic works and kind of like not absolutely min-max it, but just kind of pull it into a pretty stable state of understanding how the snake and the functionality of it works. I want to experience it. I want to play it. Because I can't learn if the mechanic destroys everything. And there's no explanation as to why that's happening. That's the issue. The only way to learn about it is to talk to other people. That's how they've designed the game. As like Payne was saying, he's like, then this isn't the game for you, right? It's the idea of they have made the game the way they have so that people talk to each other. They want people to be a community. They want people to talk to each other. They want people to figure it out. Like, remember Destiny when like they had puzzles so hard? There was one last thing that was called like Outbreak Perfected or something when Rise of Iron. It was like this huge fucking quest that the whole fucking community came together and was trying to figure out how the fuck do we figure this out. It was like a big thing. And GGG wants that. And that is actually pretty healthy for a game. I just haven't been engaged in a game like that for a while. I'm getting to a point to where like I have to do that if I want to be efficient. If I want to be efficient, I have to engage in these systems. And it's me basically throwing a temper tantrum like a 2-year-old because I don't want to do that. Even though I understand that's exactly what I have to do in order to succeed, in order to be better, that's what I have to do. There's a piece of me that's fucking frustrated that I've wasted my time trying to do it my way, and I've lost as much as I have because I decided not to read and then play the game instead. That's where everything is coming from. Correct. I understand I'm contradicting myself. I understand that I'm throwing a fit like a 2-year-old. I'm very well aware. Where is this thing, dude? There it is.
I can't do that yet.
Your corpse will feed the new tomorrow. Utopia awaits, whether you like it or not. Behold the beginning of tomorrow.
I need more time.
Tomorrow is at hand.
Oh wait, I have to like go through this, right?
The gods
Yeah. God damn it. Ugh. Fucking hate that boss.
What is it?
Mana remnants and mana remnants and then picking up infusions gives you mana. Is it something still possible? Something along the lines of what we're doing right now, honestly.
Not yet. I can't do that yet.
Oh, there you are. Holy. Okay. So now I have the garrison. I think I literally just run in and just start deleting rooms until I can open a room that opens up a pathway and start trying to get up to Edziri. That's like the only thing I can do. I just had to try to get to Edziri. I think that's what Payne was trying to tell me. Like, yes, I have this guardhouse, but I also have this, and I have the Spy Master. I think I'm done with these. Why don't I use Palm of the Dreamer Shrine Scepter? Because it's 300 divs, dog. Nope, paths only connect to paths. You cannot create paths off of rooms. Man. Yeah, I have to connect it to the key too. Yeah, I think that's just what I have to do. I have to get to Atziri.
Again, the architecture is rearranged.
And see if I can get medallions. They're the ones that I want, so I have to just kind of like rush through. Nope, don't care about a generator. There are specific medallions that I want.
Thank you. Not yet.
No place for visitors.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. I'm just resetting this fucking temple, bro. Like you get like two medallions per run. That's what I've noticed. Is like I haven't been able to get more than 2 so far. So it's just like, all right, look for the 2. Alchemy. Alchemy is used for something different, but we don't want that right now. Maybe later.
Didn't break a sweat.
Cool. Which means I need to close the temple and just start deleting rooms. There we go. I actually need like this to be deleted or like one of these to be deleted. But like, okay, we got 2 pathways up towards that Ziri better, so that's good, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna stop putting rooms.
Again, the architecture is rearranged.
Just destabilize the whole fucking thing.
I can't do that yet.
What will you? But beware!
Can't do that yet.
Armory. I think that's what I need, right? Hold on. That's exactly what I need. Fuck yeah. Alright, so now we have an armory and a spy master. Super good. So now if we get a garrison or something like that in like that or normal one after we like reset the stabilization of the room, we can create the snake. There's still one more medallion to earn, so we'll figure out which one that is. Yeah, they keep pushing farther and farther with that identity. There we go. All right, enough for me. Okay, so we deleted that room. That's decent. All right, go back. Rush the maps. Fucking get her done. I got like an hour to do this, and I gotta go to the gym. I'll be streaming later tonight too, because today and tomorrow my day off. I really want to get this temple created, man. I know I have my moments of just acting like a fucking 2-year-old. It's so much just frustration. It's like the solve is literally just be willing to talk to people and read, dude. It's the simplest fix ever, dude. If you're just willing to like read, and by read I mean like research. If you're willing to research and you're willing to talk to people, your ceiling for this game fucking skyrockets. I mean, that's how I learned how to do this build. And then I made it better. So, I don't know. I learned how it worked, and then I found other things about it that made it even better, and then I made it better. So. I can't be the only one, dude. Honestly, if I remember correctly, wasn't the beginning of this league like every streamer was fucking molding? Like, I swear I'm not the only one here. Not that it justifies my behavior, but I definitely feel like I'm not alone. All right. I am going to need to liquidate one of my...
Let's see if there are any takers.
Man, it fell to 224. That's crazy, dude. Okay.
What do you need?
Definitely not allowed. Okay.
Remnants for my research.
So we're all feeling the frustration. We all had to go through this. All right, cool. Makes me feel a little bit better. Because every person I've talked to who've been like learning how to do the temple, they're like, bro, we all went through this. You're just like a week late. Because there's like a 10-day period I took off. And they're like, yeah, you're coming back. And remember that 10-day period you took off? That was the 10-day period we were taking to learn how to use the temple. And all of us went through this shit. I was like, oh, okay. So everyone got dicked and everyone got equally screwed by the system. And then once they learned how to abuse it, then they're all good. So every person who has a snake created wasn't purely RNG. They had to like learn through the RNG of getting screwed. Okay, cool.
Have an order? I'll post it right away.
Imagine once you learned and understand the mechanic on Monday, they'll nerf it into the ground. You know what? If that's the case, then that's the case. But at least I fucking learned the mechanic, dude. I really don't care. I've gotten to the point where like, I understand in like decent relativity of like all the other things. Like the temple's the only thing I don't know because it's the new thing, right? It's the temple. And so like, if they nerf the temple into the ground, the market's just going to shift. Remember, value of things is just fake. Like everything in terms of value is just fake. The currency that people earned with the temple over these last few days is still there. It still exists in the market. It's still flowing around the area. There's still a shitload of divines that's everywhere. So if they nerf temple into the ground, the divines just become more worth it, which means that like now the other things become more worth it, like rituals or like breaches and stuff like that. There's always a way to make money. You just got to understand like, okay, if that's the thing that's nerfed, then let's just go this route. And if that's the thing that's nerfed, then let's go this route. And you just shift, right? Game will be a ghost town. That's the problem. Yeah. If they do, I think they need to understand that. I think you're absolutely right. If they nerf the temple, the game is just going to fucking, it will absolutely die. It will absolutely die. Like no one's going to play it anymore. But for me, exactly. I agree. I think the only thing holding this league together right now is the temple. I absolutely agree. I cannot disagree with that sentiment at all. But what I will say is that what I need to do this season, regardless if this season is a ghost town or not, because that currency will still be in the market, which means I'll still have access to it. I need to learn how to craft. I need to learn how to craft. I need to do it. I need to stop being a piece of shit. I need to stop being stubborn. I need to stop being a fucking goat on my rock because I'm a Capricorn. And actually like read how to craft in this game. Understanding weighted mechanics. Understanding how to like create... what's it called? I can't remember the term, but it's like when you know, what the outcome will be, but when you have a very high chance of an outcome. I can't remember what it's called, but it's when you have a very strong idea or a strong chance of that this outcome is gonna become what it is. There it is. Deterministic crafting. Thank you. That was the term I was looking for. Like, I need to stop being a lazy piece of shit and actually learn how to craft. But before I learn how to craft, I would at least like to have the capital to do so, you know? So my goal is, all right, this temple mechanic can give me access to the capital that will allow me to learn how to craft. Because that's the real money maker, dude. Like, okay, so temple this season is like, oh, that's a good way to make money. But you know what, regardless of what season it is, no matter what season it will be, no matter what the mechanic is, no matter what, you know what the #1 way of making money in this game will be? Crafting. Every time. It will be number one. Every single fucking time. You know how to craft, you make money. Period. The end. It will always be the best, if not one of the best ways to make money. Every single season. So I think it's time for me to get off my lazy ass and learn how to do that.
Didn't break a sweat. And fight.
What? What? Oh. Oh, I see what just happened. I don't want to talk about it. Wow, this sucks. I guess we go this way. Crafting is kind of... No. I'm not using... I don't care about whether or not I'm making money from crafting. I don't care if I make divines from crafting. I just want to learn how to do it. Like, if Temple is bloating the market with currency, currency is crafting material. Crafting material is currency. Currency is crafting material. So if the Temple is just bloating the entire market with all of this currency, that means they're bloating it with a bunch of crafting material. So... if now there's this huge surplus of crafting material that's in the game, I want to utilize that this season with all of this bonus crafting material in the game to learn how to craft. I don't care if I make money or not, but money is crafting material. So it's kind of like, yes, I do care about making currency. I just don't care about making currency from using the currency, if that makes sense. Right? Like, I want the currency because I want to learn how to craft, but I don't care about using the currency to craft something and then make money off of it. I just want to use the currency to learn how to actually craft. Like, I want to make an item.
Didn't break a sweat.
You have more problems learning... Yeah, is it? That one's done. You have more problems learning to craft now because of the inflated price of the omens. Oh. And when omens are the bread and butter.
Not yet.
I don't know if the price is inflated necessarily. Like, if you're able to gain access to the omens, does the inflation change the rate at which you are able to get the omens if that's the best strat? So, like, this is what I'm talking about, right? Okay. So let's imagine that, like, let's say that there's a Whitling. I don't know. Or a Dextral. I don't know. Whatever. The big one. It's like I think Dextral is what it's called or whatever. But anyways, let's just imagine that it's 10 divs, right? And let's say that the best strategy in the game that you can do, at this point, it used to be 10 divs, right? Let's say that the best strategy in the game that you can do is giving you 2 divs, 20 divs per hour, right? So that means that you can get 2 of these per hour, right? That's what it used to be, okay? And now, because of the temple, because there's so many divs that are dropping, now you can get like 400 divs per hour, right? That's what you can do at the temple. But because of that, this has adjusted at the same rate. So this is now 20 times more expensive. So now this stupid Dextral is now worth 200 divs, right? And it's like, oh boy, well now what? Oh, you still make 2 an hour. Do you see what I'm saying? It's just like, you need to learn like how, like whatever the best way to make divines is, it's still like, is relative to like what the cost of the thing is. Like, we can't compare what their cost is this league to what the cost was last week, when our rate of getting currency last week was a lot less than our rate of getting currency this league, because the market's just going to shift the cost of things based on how much people are able to pull per hour. you're still getting the same amount per hour just based on what the general public is able to pull. Now, this isn't exactly correct. This isn't like 1-to-1, but this is just a basic concept of like, I guess what I'm trying to say. Regardless, if I want to understand how to use crafting, I have to learn how to use the temple. I think that's like one of the things, or the main points, is that like regardless of, you know, whatever the bloated price of the omens may be, the only way that I'm going to learn how to craft is by getting the omens, and the best way to get the omens is either going to be through ritual farming or going to be through temples. But in order to ritual farm, you need to buy the tablets that allow you to have a much higher chance of getting the omens, and those cost currency, and the best way to get currency is through the temple. So no matter what, you're kind of like locked into like engaging into the temple somehow. Whoa. Like, homie had a lot of... I don't know, that dude did not go down. Like, regardless of how we look at it, it feels like you have to engage in the temple. You're either engaging in the temple to get the divines to then farm, to get the tablets to then farm ritual, or you're engaging in the temple to get the divines to actually literally buy the omens. Like, it's going to be one of the two. Well, I'd liked it for this to be the end, but I do need to complete the map.
I need more time. Die forgotten.
What bonus did you take in the interlude at the shrines? Yeah, I took cooldown recovery. I don't think I should use a grand precursor here. I'm not for sure. I probably should. I don't know if I have another. I don't know if I have another grand precursor though. How much are the grand precursors? Oh, they're super cheap. What the fuck? Oh, he's selling a bunch of them. I'll just take one for now. God damn it. Am I gonna die? Yep. God, fuck. Fucking really? Ugh. Okay, gents. Well, you learned your lesson. Don't blink into enemies. Well, now that was a waste of Grand Precursor. Ugh. That means I have to complete every single map. Nah, dude, we're done. We're done here. We just stop moving this way. Let me move up towards this one. Gross. I can't tell you how many times Blink has killed me, bro. It's still the best ability, but like, holy crap, has it killed me so many times?
A pirate's dream, a fool's downfall. I need more time.
Really? Golly.
Die, forgotten!
God damn it. I thought they fixed that. It used to be that way, but I think they fixed that.
Not yet.
This build is definitely very interesting with Headhunter because it feels like the beginning damage is kind of like eh, and then like once you get like 6 or 8 rare passives, then all of a sudden the build just like wrecks. But it like takes a minute. It ramps.
Die, forgotten!
Not everyone else is abusing. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then cool. I'll abuse it. I thought they fixed that at the beginning of the season. Because I was trying that and it didn't work, so maybe it works now.
You tread where you do not belong.
I'd rather do a hive, to be honest. Okay, after this one, we'll open up the Val Temple, see how many we did. I think I have like 2 or 3. The sockets for aura and purity of fire. Oh, they work for the resistance auras? No way. So I can put in like mysticism and shit? That bug works with purity of fire?
I can't do that yet.
Gotcha. Well, I have purity of fire because I'm using a fire one, so that works out. This one would work because it gives purity of fire, so I'm going to try it. Because if it allows me to run clarity and like the other things, it's kind of out of control stupid. It's going to help with a lot of things. All right. So go that way. And then we'll just start trying to path up towards Zeri. Or not towards the Architect, but towards this, the Royal Access Chamber. And stop placing rooms. Okay, that's good. Deleted that, so now it's easier to get to here and easier to get to here. Cool. Yeah, the scepter is ugly for sure. Very ugly. Let's go see if I can run mysticism and clarity and shit, dude. That'd be so good. And what is this? The purity of fire? Oh my god, and there's 5 of them I can run? Holy crap, hold on. Clarity, clarity, and then mysticism and mysticism. Oh god. No, you can only put in one? Oh, you can only put in one of the... Okay, I see what's going on. So you can put in mysticism 2 and you can put in clarity 2, but you can't double it because of the... Yeah, that makes sense. That's still great, though. 40% increased damage is nice. I can't put in both. But that's nice. Very nice. Yeah, I never get... Like, the ignite duration one I might like. That one I might like. Okay, now I think I have access to the tower. I need to go get another Grand Precursor. All right. Say I need like 46.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Sword doesn't help.
Oh, it's you. You definitely want that one, right?
Cool.
Thanks for the chat.
Ugh. Let's try not to die this time. Yeah, that extra mana regeneration, the extra mana regen, the increased damage are definitely gonna feel nice for sure. Definitely gonna feel it.
I need more time. Victory is mine. Return to your prey.
Okay, you're saying this works, so let's find out. Well, look at that, it does work. God damn it. I don't know the boss mechanics. Oh no. Oh man. I need to stop being so shit at this game, man. I need to stop. I'm so bad at this game. God. What a disaster. It's okay. There's one up here. Yeah, there's just some mechanics in the game that just like legitimately one tap you and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, you lose XP. Like, you get so comfortable just one-shotting everything that you don't really think that anything else has mechanics that can kill you.
Your corpse will feed the new tomorrow. as divinity
Like this dude
disgraces the world,
has
no
mechanics.
mistake. You stand in the way of hope.
There we go.
My flesh.
Like he could teleport over and he'll do a mechanic.
Not yet. Oh, thank you. I need more time.
Huh. Where is it?
I can't do that yet.
This map is entirely too large. Watch this, it's like at the very beginning, dude.
I can't do that yet. Not yet. Not yet. I need more time.
I guess there is no Val Temple on this one. Map's completed. Huh. I don't know. I must have attempted it or something in the past. Does Temple give more XP than mapping? Yes. But you have to like have it built, obviously. Palm of the Dreamer Scepter work with this build? Of course it will. How does everyone have Palm of the Dreamer? How does literally everyone that's coming into this stream have Palm of the Dreamer? It's like a 300 Divine Scepter.
Yes.
Should I go with it? I don't know. Yeah, you should. If you have it, go with it for sure. For sure, for sure. All right, not bad. Is that Scepter OP? Fuck yeah, it is. It's the best Scepter in the game. Scepter's broken. It gives you the Gloom Shrine.
I need more time. I need more time. Not yet. I need more time. Not yet. Didn't break a sweat. Not yet.
Nuts.
I can't do that yet.
That's ballsy to twice corrupt it too. Darn. I was hoping it would give me a
Can't do that
show me where the Val Temple is, but I guess not. There it is. Your goals right now? Get the temple upgraded. That's my goal. Alright. We have to use this one. Yeah. We have to use that one there. And I have to just, like, try to make rooms that won't delete the pads. Because we're just going for a full reset. Ugh. I'll be back. Ugh, okay. Ugh. So I guess the question we have to ask ourselves is, do we run this temple to see if we can get a medallion? Like, we have decent medallions. We're just run in, run out.
The temple reshapes
I feel like I should just run and run out. I feel like I'm wasting my time trying to do this. There we go. Okay, so now we just need one more to here, and 2 more to here. We're good. I can do this. I can get this done before 2 o'clock. I need an irradiated map. No, I don't run out of mana. I don't run out of mana. You're seeing me run out of mana when I'm against a boss, but I don't run out of mana when there's density. As long as the creatures don't die, I don't run out of mana. I basically, yeah. No, it's not about boss. It's not about bosses. It's not about bosses. I understand your concerns, but like, no. Trust me. It will have no issues whatsoever. So it looks like I'm not really getting them to be twice corrupted, so just run these, yeah, just run the rares. Every mob is like a boss. I don't get it. I mean, the thing is, yeah, in a juice temple, yeah, but as long as there's more than one target, right? If there's one target, then like, yeah, I'm gonna get screwed. But if there's like 3 targets, nope. I will never run out of mana. I will have infinite mana. As long as there's like 3 targets. Do you have Living Bomb in CSC? I do. So you'd run out of mana on Arbiter? I do enough damage to Arbiter. You have to understand that I'm actually not running, like, my build is not actually running a, let's see. No, I don't want that. I guess I could do that. Do that. Do that, I guess. On Uber Arbiter, I just literally kill him.
a building that shifts like the sands.
Yeah, I have the 3% mana regen on picking up a remnant. So you can understand how that works now. As well as mana remnants. I have mana remnants and I have the 3% mana regen on picking up an infusion. And I have siphon elements that is just like going crazy with cast on ailment, which is causing all the infusions to just instantly go. But every single time my comet's coming down, it's a fire. Every single arc is going down, it's a lightning. Every single spark is going out, it's a cold. And so I'm just like consuming like fucking insane amounts of infusions per second on top of the mana remnants. And like, nah, I won't have any problems. Fantastic. Cool. So now we just need 2 more to get up to Atziri. It's like giving me like one path up there per temple. I'm getting like one bit closer. Correct. You do not need any baseline mana regeneration. It helps a little bit. Like, I run it from, you know, in pieces of the build, but like, it's not like something that like you really need to go into. You have enough mana regeneration. I don't even run mana on kill. I don't even run mana cost efficiency, which I actually should do, to be honest. I bet you that would give me a hell of a lot more damage on my burst cycle. Now that I'm thinking about it, hold on.
Speak.
A new realm of power.
Instead of running that. Over that. I bet you that will help. I have plenty of damage. I really don't need more damage right now.
I need more time.
Yeah, I do. I do use clarity. I use clarity and mysticism 2 on my resistance aura on my scepter, so it doesn't use spirit.
Your corpse will feed the new tomorrow.
Yeah, the burst damage is way higher
The Savior,
with the mana cost efficiency.
he is all that matters. Your time is shorter than you think. My flesh is unimportant.
No mana.
We see all the mana remnants. I pick up one and I'm just like full.
I need more time.
Why don't you use convalescence, making it safer and easier to do anything, and clarity is useless for you? Because I don't have room for where do I run convalescence, dude? Like where would I run convalescence? I need blink. And convalescence doesn't do anything for me because what's happening to me is I'm getting one shot. It's not that I'm slowly dying. It's that I just get one shot. Convalescence isn't going to save me there.
I need more time.
I thought that was it. I think you have the best looking, most sensible storm meter build out there. Thank you. You need more AS to prevent one shot. No shit. Where do I get it? You know what's funny is I'm actually going to trade my helmet to actually get even less ES. I think I'm going to have like 6,000 by the end of this.
Your corpse will feed the new tomorrow. So long as divinity disgraces the world,
What's up, bro?
no one is safe. You stand in the way of hope. My flesh is unimportant.
Is your PoE 2 ninja up to date? I don't know. Haven't touched it in like 2 days, but I haven't really. No, it is. Yeah, I touched it this morning. Yeah, it's up to date. It's up to date. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Because I had to put the Unleash arc in it. Yeah, it is. There's a bunch of damage nodes in your tree and take some energy shield nodes. Like, which ones do I lose, though? I don't have a lot of damage nodes. There's only a few damage nodes I have. I think the only damage nodes I have are these ones, which are about freeze buildup, which I need. The freeze buildup's really nice. But I could take these ones out, and then I have these ones. And most of these are weapon set too, so they won't apply to both my weapon sets. And that's it. That's the only place I have damage. Like, that's it. Isn't your helmet 245 ES? Maybe get a 550 ES helmet? No, because I'm going to be running Vertex. I re-rolled into it and it's amazing. Oh, thank you. Drop skill duration, Blessing of the Moon, Elemental Affliction. Are you... What? You want me to drop Blessing of the Moon? Excuse me? You want me to do what? You want me to do what? No. That's going to be a no. That's going to be an absolute fucking no. Why do you need that? Because, okay... I'll show you. All right. So let's imagine that I'm blinking into a group of enemies, right? If my sparks don't have enough... You're right. Like, oh, you're killing everything in one shot, so it doesn't matter. What I want the sparks to do is to last long enough to when I cast the initial spark. So when I do this one, right? I cast the initial spark. I cast this one. Everything dies. When I blink, do you see how these ones are still here? It will hit anything that's right here, and it will kill that so that when I cast the next one... and I blink forward, do you see how these ones still exist? I need that duration just long enough so that I can do that. I need the duration just long enough so that the projectiles still exist after I blink. Do you see how they're kind of following me? That's what I need. I cannot give that up. That's wild. Absolutely not giving that up. I run Vertex if you kill everything, but you get one shot from, like, everything. I don't get one shot from everything. I just get one shot by specific boss mechanics that happen. It's not everything. It's just some things. And the reason for Vertex is that when you freeze things, they can't hit you. The defense to this build is through offense. That's how it works. Like, the biggest of boys that are running this build are actually running a build where their mana is only 6,000, which is 1,000 less shield than me, but they have more, like, they die less often because they just freeze everything. Everything is automatically frozen because they deal so much damage that as soon as it gets frozen, they drop before the freeze duration falls off. That's how you're supposed to run the build. Where, like, that happens. You see how she got frozen, and in that burst cycle, I kill her? That's how the build's supposed to work. It just kills everything. The increased duration is slowing down your infusion generation for Frostbomb. What are you talking about? No, guys. Okay, look. No, that's not how this works. That's not how this works, guys. That's not how Frostbomb works. Frostbomb, when it will have increased skill duration, does not actually increase the detonation time of Frostbomb. That's not how that works. Compressed duration, prolonged duration do not do anything to this. I'm going to prove it to you right now. Check this out. All right? So where's my prolonged duration? There you go. I got prolonged duration. All right? Okay. All right, we're going to cast it, and we're going to count how many seconds it takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. So it takes about 5 seconds for it. Now, with 35% more skill effect duration, right, it should take about 8 seconds, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Boom. Right? So Frostbomb does not get affected by skill duration at all. Frostbomb is not affected by skill duration. Frostbomb is affected by detonation time. So when we increase our skill effect duration on Frostbomb, it does absolutely nothing to it. Like, you know what I mean? Where is it? Wait, don't I just need to... Oh, yeah, I needed the irradiated tablet. I can already feel Royal's blood boiling, and he's not even, like, the streamer. I can actually feel it heating up my core. The game's complicated. Thanks for the explanation. No problem, bro. What's your crit chance on Spark? 55% or something like that? Apparently there's like been a big video or something going around that's talking about Frostbomb, and like I don't know who it's by, but like a lot of people have been coming in like, so about your Frostbomb. I'm like, what about my Frostbomb? And then they explain something. I'm like, that doesn't work. They're like, but, and then I show it and they're like, oh wait. I'm like, I don't know what happened. I don't know. I've been getting, it must have happened recently. People are talking about a Frostbomb video. I don't know who it's by. I don't know what happened with it, but apparently there's a video about Frostbomb, and like people are either misinterpreting it or there's misinformation in it. I don't know what happened, but like there's something going on with Frostbomb. Yeah, but like, to say, okay, hold on, was it really? I bet you it's gonna be like the #1 video. I mean, am I? 76K? Okay, so I'm gonna assume that what he's trying to say, and this is me without watching the video, I'm going to assume that what he's trying to say is that when Frostbomb, the way it works is that it lets out this little pulse thing that increases the exposure by 2%. And when you put short fuse into it, the number of pulses that you get is a lot less than the initial bomb. So the initial bomb puts out 2%, and then you get 20%, and then each little wave that comes out gives you 2%. And I'm assuming that what he's trying to say is that by putting short fuse into it, you have legitimately reduced the number of the little waves that pulse out, because you do. You get like only 3 before, or even like 1 or 2 before it blows up. And when you have it just regular, it's like 8, and then when you put long fuse into it, it's like 20. So I'm going to assume that what he's doing is he's putting in like spell cascade and spell echo and magnified area or concentrated area or something like that with long fuse, and it basically stacking like 3 or 4 of these frost bombs all on top of each other that are all pulsing out like this so that you can get the most amount of exposure on the target. But I think people may be confusing what detonation time and duration time are. I'm assuming that's what's happening. The only counter argument I have to this is, does that mean I'm using Frostbomb wrong when the entire point of Frostbomb is to get me cold infused as fast as possible? If I want to get cold infused as fast as possible because Frostbomb is the only ability that's going to be producing me cold infusions, then it being able to instantly, boom, explode like that feels really good to instantly have the cold infusions. And the second thing is if your argument is, well, yeah, but now you're sacrificing how much exposure you can put on the target, but this staff, literally, if one tick of the ice storm actually hits the target and reduces their resistances by 60% because of the exposure, doesn't that just make it 10 times better than Frostbomb, where you have to wait for the waves to stack up on the target? That's going to be my assumption of the video, just by the title. I haven't watched it, I don't know what's going on, but I'm assuming that's what he's trying to say. Because I will agree that that is a little complicated, like, weird fact about Frostbomb that most people do not know about, but I'm assuming that's where he's trying to take it, because a lot of people were running short fuse because it allowed us to get infused really quickly, but nobody really is able to put 2 and 2 together, where like we were using Frostbomb to get ourselves infused really quickly, not apply exposure. But for him, maybe his build is all about applying exposure because his build doesn't have a way to do it, and so he's using Frostbomb to apply exposure instead of getting cold infused. And so if you're using Frostbomb to apply exposure, then the suggestion that he's making is absolutely correct if you don't have that staff. But if your whole goal is to get infused quicker, then you want them to explode faster. I'm assuming that's what's happening, because he's too smart and too like good of a player to say anything else. Like, I'm assuming that's what he's meant. You would benefit from a medium-small metamorphosis in the socket your From Nothing Jewel is in. I mean, the Stormbreaker and other notables. You know what? You might be right, dude. You might be right. Like this one? You're talking about this one? You're saying putting in a small medium one? That way I can get, like, Storm Charged. No, you said my From Nothing Diamond. This one? Small, medium, and this one? The issue is that both of these sapphires give me 30% crit hit chance, which is kind of like really, really important. So I have, in order for controlled metamorphosis to be worth it, they have to be giving me more than what 30% critical hit chance gives me, which is really kind of needed for this build at the moment. A medium small metamorphosis. So medium small is going to allow me to grab like climate change. Would it allow me to grab Stormbreaker? Would it allow me to grab Empowering Infusions? What else does it allow me to grab? Let's see here. It's called a controlled metamorphosis. And you said medium small ring. Add to build. And then we'll say where the From Nothing is at. We'll put the controlled metamorphosis that has the medium small ring. Let's go over to the tree. So with a medium small ring, I'm going to be able to get sudden escalation. Empowering Remnants. Maybe Refocus. Stormbreaker. And Shocking. Well, Shocking Limit I already have access to. I guess you know about the Lavianja Mana Flask interaction. Well, the Lavianja Mana Flask, don't you have to do like the twice? Is there a way to like corrupt the part off if it's corrupted or not? Because the Lavianja Flask is like, it would work if we had the Quipotl rune tech with the elemental invocations or the inscription thing combo with the ritual cadence and all that. You can use it in the life flask position. And the regen works. Is that with the wastegate that allows you to put on the other one? That's interesting. Reduced area damage is kind of lame. So, from this medium-small ring, the only thing I'm able to get is the sudden escalation and the Stormbreaker. That's like the only thing I'm getting from a medium-small ring. Oh, and here. The Empowering Remnants. Granting their effects twice is decent. But like, Stormbreaker is very strong though. It's basically 60% damage at like all times. Plus 16% increased crit. I wish there was a way to pull this in so that I could climate change. Climate change is my favorite. I'm curious why you aren't using Living, Lightning, and Blind in Elemental Storm and Blindside for more crits and other skills. Maybe just space. I could absolutely. Soul Bloom, Empowering Remnants. Well, Soul... Okay. Or Soul Bloom? Soul Bloom's okay, but like Soul Bloom doesn't save me, man. Like the problem isn't my energy shield recharge rate. It's not my energy shield charge. It's not energy shield like anything when it comes to recharge rate or anything like that. It's just a mountain of energy shield. That's just like home right now. So like it doesn't really do much. But the sudden escalation in the Stormbreaker. It's the sudden escalation in the Stormbreaker. Being able to have instant access to sudden escalation in the Stormbreaker is really nice. That I can't deny. But is it worth giving up 30% critical hit chance? So I'm going to have less critical hit chance. I'm basically giving up 14% or 13%. I'm giving up 13% critical hit chance for 8% cast speed and 60% spell damage. And then like the third one, I'd obviously have to like grab Empowering Remnants, but... Drop Affliction. You forgot Royal? What? Royal? What? Where? Huh? That's actually kind of smart. Drop that and go for climate change. It's kind of smart. Okay, so there's 4 points here. So we take these 4 points out and we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have one more point with that. So we could go 4 points, but we don't quite get the climate change. But then what we can do is we can take 1 point out of this and take these 2 points. So then we get climate change. Then we can grab Stormbreaker and we can grab Sudden Escalation. The echoing nodes and take some more defense, dropping all echo nodes. You said you already do enough damage. Yeah, but like the problem is that like the only ones I have when it comes to energy shield nodes are just the flat like 15 percenters. It's like this one and these two, and like there's not much where I can get it anymore. It's only 120 additive spell damage. Yeah, but my build doesn't have spell damage. That's what you're not realizing, dude. Like, look through my... Like, if you look at my gear, Lex, you got to understand that, like, I don't have spell damage anywhere. Like, I don't have spell damage on my wand. There's no spell damage here on my offhand. There's no spell damage anywhere. So, like, spell damage on my build is insane power. Spell damage gives me a lot of damage. Like, a fucking lot. Will you make a video guide in detail about how your build works? I want to learn how it works. Sure, yeah, I will. You're not right, but final darts. I'll take. I like this is like way too strong, dude. Like this is just like just here you go. Here's fucking 100% increased damage for 4 points. Is kind of wild. But I will agree that like this Stormbreaker part that I had was not it. But I'm trying to figure out where I put the extra points. I could take these 4 points and come up here, but then where did these 3 points go? Where did I put that? Oh, I grabbed this. I grabbed the mana cost efficiency. So now I'd be giving up mana cost efficiency for this. I mean, that's not really that bad of a trade, to be honest. I don't know. Cast speed's pretty cool. Honestly, if I was to do anything, I wouldn't actually go for this. Like, I would give up these 4 points, and I'd have to give up 1 point somewhere else, and I'd really like to just grab climate change, dude. I just feel like climate change is way too fucking broken, bro. Like, this path gives me 35% increased freeze buildup, and then I gain damage as cold against frozen enemies, and I have increased fire and increased cold damage. Like, it's just fucking so good. Or I could just go this way and just go full freeze buildup. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you kidding me? Like, this is 45. That's 65% increased freeze buildup. That's just absolute fucking stupidity. That's so fucking good. I don't think people realize just how fucking good that is. I'd be giving up 30% freeze buildup to get 65% freeze buildup and damage gained as, which just seems like a much better thing than this 8% elemental damage I'm getting. But I have to give up a point somewhere else to do it. Okay, no, I don't actually. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. So there's gonna be 1 point that goes here. This 1 point here will actually flop over and go here. This is actually gonna give me access right here. Yep, nope, that's what I'm doing. Check this out. You're gonna like this shit. Watch, I figured it out. Consider a mind over matter from nothing if you want Arcane Surge, that is. I don't really need Arcane Surge. And if I wanted Arcane Surge, I could just go right here. Boom. I just could put 2 points and bam, I have Arcane Surge, you know? Like, I could literally just give me 2 points and just have Arcane Surge. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. We replace these. And then what I'd like to do is to replace that, but I don't think I can. I have to replace all of these. That's kind of unfortunate. But I will show you my idea. It should work. So the idea is to use that. Then we go here with my 5 points. Then with this, I can go here to increase the exposure effect. And then I go here to increase my curse magnitude. And then I go here and I can actually grab... Boom! Fuck yeah. I didn't grab it. Wait, I have one more puzzle point. Hela. Bam. I'm able to grab climate change. Fuck yeah. You're gonna run out of gold respecking? Yeah, tell me about it. Drop ingenuity. Do you really need the plus 25 int? Drop ingenuity. Oh, this one? I might actually. No, I do not. I do not actually. Not anymore. I used to, but not anymore. So I do not need that. That gives me an extra point. That's nice. I could get myself Arcane Surge immediately. This is just gonna proc. Like Arcane Surge was just always proc. Yeah, I don't. I think I'd just take out Rapid Recharge in this. Like, for real, the energy shield recharging is really not the problem. Like, having a faster start to the energy reshield charge rate is like, nah. Seriously, it's not the problem. It's just you just need to survive. This one's too good, though. I don't know if I can... This one's a little too good. How much does it give me? 200 energy shield? I'd have to grab so many of them to get to 8k. The other thing I can do is I can actually go down here and get Empowering Remnants, which would be super cool. I guess I'll go with this, though. Getting 15% increased cast speed is nice. I guess I'll just get Branching Bolts. Fuck it. We'll see how that works. That should feel better. What the +1 to max cold infusions does for your build? Yeah, it makes it so that I don't run out of cold infusions. I guess there is not really much of a purpose to it. It's like every unleash is just going to do 3. I'm already getting them at like an insane rate. So I guess it wouldn't actually do anything, honestly. I think you're right on that. Yeah, the plus infusions isn't actually doing anything for me. That's 2 more points.
What is it?
A step closer to legend.
That actually doesn't really do anything for me. What? Does that... It does. Okay, the problem with this, though, is that okay, so I have increased reservations, spirit reservation sea of skills. I don't know if that's going to kill the build. This also gives me intelligence for my skills, bro. I'll try it. I'll try it. We'll see if it kills. Let's see if it dicks my build. Yep, it does. Dicks the build. There's something that's turned off. Yep. It turned off one of my smaller ones, my siphon elements. Where'd you go? All right, I'll have it and give it back to you. Yeah, but the problem with this one is like, it actually turns my siphon elements off, and I have to have it. This increased spirit reservation efficiency is huge. Okay, cool. Just one I made. Got you. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, so take this out now because I actually don't need branching bolts.
Step closer to legend.
Because now I have 3 points. Now where do we go with 3 points? 3 points is a lot. This is where I'd probably fucking grab sudden escalation, bro. Even more cast speed and crit. Yeah. That'll feel good. Blind increased crit passive works in blind side. Yeah, I did. But like it's too much of a way to actually get down there. I looked at it and like the amount of points I have to invest to get down there, it like actually does not give me more damage. I lose too much from the additive crit or the additive spell damage. Like additive spell damage is a lot, guys. People really sleep on how much additive spell damage is when you don't have any spell damage in your build. All right, we're gonna get to one more temple and then I gotta go. I gotta go to the gym. So.
I need more time.
Up for another hunt, are you? Follow that way.
I think that one will open up. Yep. The damage is flat, skills or weapon, times increases times multiplicative. Simply, if you are lacking in one area, gains in that area can be huge, correct. You don't lose an ES or mana when you use Blink from its series and patience. I do. This build is nuts. How does my Pinnacle power of 2 minutes uptime or 40 seconds? How do I set it up for 2 minutes at the start of the map? Oh, that is this heightened charges. You just have a 20% chance that's going to happen. And if you want it to last longer, you need to put in prolonged duration into Pinnacle power. That increases the effect of it from 40 seconds to a minute. Fuck. What is this? What is this? What the fuck do I do now? God damn it. Royal, help me. I need an adult. I need a hand. I need an adult. I have 2 spy masters, but I have no garrisons. Fuck this game. Good RNG, bad timing. For real, dude. I have 3 spy masters, yeah. And the problem is that I'm trying to get to @Xeris to delete this. I'm trying to reset the temple. Fuck. Yeah, like just put in the spy masters and see if I can get a medallion. There are no garrisons already placed. There are no more garrisons. I guess I just place these and just like run them. And like if I get the medallion, I get the medallion that locks it, you know, that protects it. I feel like that's the only thing I can do.
The temple reshapes itself again.
Oh, I completed the room by just walking into it? Okay. Well, that's that. Yeah. So I have the royal access chamber here. I'm just trying to get 2 more to actually get to here. Because I want to reset. I'm trying to reset it, essentially. Can you explain? Yes, that's exactly why. I am casting multiple spells in my rotation. That is exactly why. Wait, did this Spy Master just eat the other Spy Master? Is that what happened there? And I just got another Spy Master. What is going on? So now do I, like, not protect this? Now do I actually go for the snake? What? Yes, that's why the room disappeared. Gotcha. Can the Spy Master keep doing that? Can assassinate other Spy Masters to level up? So can I place this Spy Master here again and do it again? And then lock it so that it becomes a level 3? And just try to create the snake from here? Or I can level it up. Use the room. So use the Spy Master room. The level... Oh, this one right here. The Quidpottles Battalion. Use this. Level it up to 3. You can try. Yeah, but if I do that, that means I have to protect the room. That means I have to drop fucking Juadalalis on it. I have to. Like, for sure, right? Alright. Cool. And then I just don't do anything with this Spy Master, which is kind of depressing. Okay. Grab the key. No, like this key has to be access to Adziri's chamber at the same time. It has to be here and this. Like both of them need to be connected to each other. You can connect to the key with a room. Yeah, that's true, but I can't connect to Adziri with a room. Yes.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I think just keep the chain. Start the snake. Don't worry about Adziri and all that bullshit. You don't need that. Just start the snake. Good.
Yeah, I think so. I think like I have it. I just, man, I really hope.
Level 3, if you look at that level 3, it's a high chance of getting the
Juadals, yeah. And I have another Spy Masters here in case it doesn't work out.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And that, I mean, if we can get the room reroll, if we can just get a garrison and armory, and then we can put that one that you've got stashed.
The architecture is rearranged.
Okay, baby, go and get ready. We'll get going, okay? Get out of here. All right, we'll run this and then gotta call it because I gotta go to the gym. We got upper body today.
Oh yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, I was looking for a picture of myself to send to you, and then I realized I haven't taken a picture of myself in 3 years.
Well, that picture you saw was about 3 years old too. I think it was 2022. So. Yeah. That was the last like fancy picture that we all had together. There you
Right.
go.
Oh, sick. I got the reroll room medallion.
Oh, beautiful. That's going to up our chances of getting garrison.
Yes, it will. And I already have an armory one too, and a spy room medallion.
What's a realistic timeline for a new player to hit in-game? 3 days.
Yep, that sounds about right. Is there anything else that I want to do in here? Do I want to complete the rest of this? Do I care?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think
you're just gonna
so.
leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because I protected, and
Have you
because
got more crystal charges or not?
no,
Oh, you got to go anyway.
yeah,
Yeah, nice.
cool. So it got protected, and now I have this, and I have the reroll. So with the
If you
reroll,
if you click on that temple, can you now place rooms and medallions? Go try it.
yeah,
try to
now I
place a
can.
medallion.
Now I can,
No, you can, but yeah, okay, but not like.
but
you
not
couldn't-
before.
you-
Yeah, when you already
can
ran
do
it.
before.
Yeah, you
You can do it
can.
before.
No, you can't do it before you close the temple.
Yes, you can. I do it all the time.
I didn't for
You
me,
didn't try.
dude. Then
You didn't try.
yes, I did.
You just instantly closed it, then tried.
No, I did not.
I didn't see you click on the medallion. Let's go. Hang on, let me rewind the VOD. I'm gonna see. I didn't see it.
Yeah,
So maybe if you-
let me know. I gotta get ready for the gym, but let me know what
Okay,
happened.
later, bro. Okay, GG.